We are back. Oh my gosh. I think it was 6,400 miles that we did. And that comprised of 2 weeks of driving from Providence across the country to New Mexico, Texas, all vacation time, and then getting to New Orleans, where we then spent a week in a condo there. And then we left New Orleans and drove over 2 days back to Providence. So we are wiped out. But no rest for the weary. It's Sunday, so we need to get the camper unloaded and we need to get it cleared out. So yeah, that's what comes next. And I'm going to cover off in this video, right after you like and subscribe, I'm going to cover off on, as we unpack, the things that maybe we didn't need to bring with us. Okay, this is the ugly truth of what the camper looks like after a week of camping. Yeah. Not a week, 2 weeks. So let's get this sorted. So, our inner cube, which is all of our stuff we need at hand immediately, is out. I think we probably need to get bedding, chairs, pillows, all the things. Get that out so then we can clear out the cubes, yeah? Okay.
So I'm going to carry, you're going to film?
I feel like that would be best, yeah. Yeah, it builds character. Okay, I am deeply committed to continuous learning. And I'm going to confess that I brought a hot water bottle. And I probably didn't need to bring a hot water bottle. But I really felt like, again, if it got cold, I could heat up some water, and then I would be warm, or the dogs would be warm, or Michael would be, somebody would be warm. Or if somebody hurt themselves. You never know when a hot water bottle might be useful. Maybe I won't bring it next time. Hey, babe. Do you feel like after spending 3 weeks in extraordinarily close quarters together that you are, looking forward to the, roominess of our home?
Of course, I'm on office.
It's been a little intense, hasn't it?
It's been fine. I don't know why you say that. It's been fine.
No, it's been great, but and maybe it was just when we were in the desert, or when we were dealing with a lot of different weather conditions, wind, rain, snow. I definitely had moments where I genuinely hated the way you brushed your teeth. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little easier going on.
I'm not.
Most of this stuff we're going to launder, right? So I'm not too worried about.
Yeah, we'll launder all that. Okay, so I'm going to confess right now that we brought way too much bedding. So for this trip, we brought 2 comforters, because we actually knew in advance that we probably were going to split up and sleep on either side of the camper because of the dogs. We have, I think we have 6 throw pillows in there, which is fine. And the 2 comforters would have been fine. But in addition to that, I packed 2 wool blankets and a king-size quilt.
I had 1 pillow, personally.
Okay, fine. He only had 1 pillow. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. He's lying. He had a bunch of throw pillows, and I know he did because Charlie liked having the throw pillows to sleep on. So I guess what I'm trying to communicate here is that I want to confess up front that I did pack too much bedding, which I always do. It's like a phobia that you're not going to be comfortable. But I will say that I was worried that we might, for some reason, the heat might not work. And I wanted us each to have a wool blanket in case of that. So I feel like this was just good proactive planning on my part. And I'm sticking to that story.
So here's the third thing that we really didn't need to bring with us on this trip, and that's the drone. It's great. We got some footage, but because it was so windy, we really didn't get to use it or couldn't use it. So yeah, we perhaps didn't need to take that with us.
Would you bring it again though?
I would. I don't think we needed it to look ahead to see what there was in terms of camping spaces, because we didn't really boondock that remotely. But definitely, I think there's some great
use cases with that. Yeah.
For some really great footage that we can get with it.
So next time, the
drone comes to.
All right. The 4th thing that we did not need to bring so much of was our plates and our spoons and silverware, all the rest of it, right? I think I might have had, serving for 8, and we didn't need that. It was just me and Mike. But, what can I say? So this storage area right here, it was ample. I had been worried that it wouldn't be enough storage space. It was plenty of storage space. And I just brought too much stuff. We had cubes full of things that we never used when it came to plates and bowls and glasses and the rest of it. All enamelware, so it travels well. But yeah, make sure you don't overpack that. Okay, the fifth thing that we probably didn't need to pack with us on this cross-country trip is, again, another thing that we just didn't need as much of, and that was clothing. And I feel like every time I have one of these, well, we probably shouldn't have, and then I give you my rationale for why. This is no different. And the reason we packed a lot of clothing was because we didn't know what was going to happen with the weather. We were pretty sure we were going to have some really cold nights. We knew we were desert camping. We didn't expect snow, so it was good that we had our heavy coats, but we just packed too much of it, right? Like too many hats, too many gloves, too many sweaters, too many scarves. I mean, you name it, we overpacked it. But here's the thing, and this is the best part, is that we have plenty of room. And I know it seems crazy because these campers look small, and sure, if you compare it to a fifth wheel, it's definitely small. But these cubes have so much storage space in them. It's actually kind of hard to understand until you see one in person. I do have a video that shows you what some of the cubes look like if you want to go look at that. But even though we brought too much of stuff, and in some cases stuff we didn't need, we never felt like we didn't have a place to store it. Everything had a spot. Now, there is one thing that I would change if I was doing this again. And that is I bought some baskets, which were in one of my prep videos, because I wanted to have a place to store, like extra stuff, because I was nervous. I wouldn't have enough place to store things. And if I was doing one thing different, I would have actually put those inside of the cubes. I'm thinking I might want a rig for the cubes that have the door opening or just like the open front. I might want to rig a shelf, right? So that I can have a place, in the below where I can go and grab things out because the front is open. And then the top, even if it's not super easy to get to, I can always open up the top lid and grab stuff there. So I might try to MacGyver something, or maybe I'll mention it in the Facebook group because these guys are awesome at like coming up with different hacks, and we'll see what happens. Now, Happier Camper did just release a new half-size cube, and I think that's kind of where they're going to try to solve for some of the situations where you might want to have a more shallow storage area. And so that's it. We had an awesome trip. Thanks for coming along. The videos that we made going cross country were really fun to make, and I hope they were useful to you, but for us, they were super great because we went back and realized, oh my gosh, I totally forgot we had that experience. Or man, it's good to visually see that because we did so much in such a short period of time. So if you're not taking videos of your camping trips, start doing it. And even if you're not sharing it on YouTube, have some fun with those editing skills. Build them if you don't have them. And, if you got them, make them better. And have some fun with your camera. We had a lot of fun with our camera on this trip. I hope it was useful. Please like and subscribe. Write comments below. We'll answer any questions that you've got. I hope you guys are out there camping.